Week 9 of 2024 has passed and there was a lot of news that went down in week 9 for Tesla. Where do we begin? No idea, we just begin. So smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, man, because every Sunday we do these videos going through the most important things that has happened in every single week, every Sunday. So again, smash that like button. Let's go. Oh, I almost forgot. Now let's go. First things first, we're going to talk about the insurance numbers coming out of China, and it was 10,800 vehicles being insured in China. Very good bounce coming from the lunar holidays, and it's better than last year's as well. So that is a sheesh moment. Another sheesh moment is the S&P Global Mobility, the trusted leader in automotive intelligence, pretty much said that Tesla has won. Take a look at all the wins for Tesla. Overall loyalty to make, alternative powertrain loyalty to make, and authentic market loyalty to make. On top of that, Tesla Model Y secures the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety the top safety pick award despite tougher metrics. If these aren't a sheesh moment, then I don't know what is. On top of that, Tesla Model Y in the US increases prices, the rear-wheel drive and the long range, by about $1,000 despite the high inventory of Model Ys. I mean, you kind of need to have a high inventory to sell a whole lot. I mean, that's just how it works. But despite all that, there's a $1,000 price increase. BYD calls Tesla a partner and believes without Tesla, the EV market could not run so rapidly. I mean, Tesla is pretty much the reason why the whole auto industry is going into EVs. I mean, 2020, when they showed that EV is scalable and it's profitable, took everyone by surprise. Well, I mean, it's because of them. And then BYD came out of nowhere with all the high scales of making vehicles. It's like $15,000, $12,000 worth of vehicles, even though they're probably not the best quality. Nonetheless, Tesla is pretty much the reason why the whole auto industry kind of has to go electric now. Otherwise, you're not going to be irrelevant. Even the CEO of BYD said that if you're an automaker right now and you're not doing EVs, you're pretty much going to die. So you better change to EVs. Speaking of BYD, the American boss, which is interesting that they call this in the American boss, she said that we're not planning on coming to the US market because it's very complicated, because there's about a 27-28% tax tariff for any Chinese cars entering the US. However, though, they're going to focus in Brazil and Mexico, which is interesting for Mexico, because if BYD can go to Mexico and make a plant there and make a battery plant there as well, and they make the EVs there, well, then they can, avoid the tax tariff and you can go right into the US. And that's just gonna be pretty darn bad if by then the entire legacy automakers in the US hasn't shifted to EVs, if they haven't gone bankrupt, because then BYD can be able to sell Mexican-built BYD cars, 15,000, 12,000 in the US. That's the approach that these guys are doing. Not sure when they're going to do it in Mexico, having the plant. I know there's rumors now because Tesla's going to Mexico as well for the Gigafactory. So let's see what happens there. Cybertruck continues to roll out. Ramping is getting faster and faster. Justin Bieber gets a Cybertruck. More celebrities are getting it. Free advertisement for Tesla. So this is continuing to keep going and on and on and on. And it's the next thing, right? It's the next big thing to get is a Cybertruck right now. News of the week, hands down, Apple cancels the EV project. Instead, they're going to be shifting to generative AI, which I think they'll do a whole lot better there than making EVs. I mean, they've spent about $10 billion for the past 10 years trying to figure out to sell an EV. I think it was for about $100,000 and they were supposed to be autonomous. I mean, if Tesla can't do that yet, I don't know what made Apple think that they could do this. I mean, to give you in perspective how crazy data Tesla is collecting, check this out. Based on Morgan Stanley, right? This is a thorough report. Apple had 67 vehicles testing autonomous capabilities across 450,000 miles from December 2022 through November 2023. Tesla has over 5 million vehicles and counting fitted with FSD hardware and software. In-service driving an estimated 50 billion miles per year. Tesla's vehicle fleet drives around 100,000 miles per minute. Tesla's fleet drives more miles in 5 minutes than Apple's fleet reportedly drive in a year. And then it continues all the rest of the juiciness, but I'm just gonna stop there because the point is there. How can you do autonomous when you're not collecting data, when you're not as scaled as how Tesla is. There's a lot of noise out there that they're saying that NVIDIA is going to solve autonomy. Where are they going to get millions of vehicles on the road right now? And how are you going to continue to feed that market? You can't. The only player who does this is Tesla, and they're going to continue to do it. Data is king in this space. That's all I got to say. Data is king, and the more data you have, the more training you can get to this AI, and the sooner and faster you can solve this full self-driving and be the first one on the market, which I do think Tesla is. And the reason why I'm going all in is because of FSD. And what's also cool and interesting is Elon commenting interesting on my post on X. If you guys aren't following me on X, I don't know what you guys are doing. But pretty much I wrote here saying how Tesla is pretty much the only one right now who has the highest gross profits per EV sold. And Elon Musk comments saying interesting. And that was my first ever comment coming from Elon Musk. First of many, hopefully. So that was flipping awesome. And what's also awesome is Elon Musk going ham about the Tesla Roadster. He was dropping bombshells after bombshells about the Roadster, FSDs, Optimus, so many other crazy things. You guys can check the video out here because I made a whole video about it because it was actually really juicy. But that was pretty awesome how he came out talking about the Roadster, how it's gonna be like nothing like we have ever seen before. So that's going to be flipping awesome. Some bad news here. Peter Blades, who is the Tesla's creative design lead, has left the company for unknown reasons. I have no idea who and for what. So we're going to wait on that, see what it is. It's probably going to be like something like, I'm tired. I'm done working here. It's time to move on kind of thing. Just a normal thing. So let's see. I don't think that's much of a big deal. They have a lot of lead design teams in that company. So I'm not worried about that at all. Tesla Energy, 331 Megapacks were spotted for delivery in Lathrop Megapack factory. That's worth about $500 million, which is insane. Ford thanks Elon and Tesla as Ford EVs can now officially use Tesla Superchargers. And this is very bullish because this is going to help Tesla increase their revenues by several millions every single year once everyone has started to use the new gas stations all around the world, right? See what I did there? Ford also paid $250,000 for a Cybertruck, which is 2.5 times in the actual price and aftermarket because they didn't want to wait so long to get their hands on the truck for testing and so many other things. That's interesting. Let's see what they're going to do with that. On top of this news, Tesla has announced that they're making a supercharger stall every hour in the United States, of course, but all of North America. So that is a sheesh moment. It only took one visit, just one visit, not two, not three, not four, just one visit to Tesla's Megapack factory from an RBC analyst for him to completely change his mind about Tesla, saying that the battery storage business could be bigger than the EV business, and Tesla is no longer a car company, kind of in a way, he's saying. Check this out. He says that Tesla Megapack business could be worth substantially more than the car business, coming from an RBC analyst who took only one visit, just one visit to Tesla Megapack factory. But it doesn't stop there. Let's continue. He says that this could yield $600 billion in annual industry revenue. A 15% market share could mean at least $90 billion in Tesla specific battery storage revenue. So $90 billion every single year for revenue for storage, which is like a 15 times from where we are now. Insane. But he doesn't stop there. Applying a 15 times cap goods of EBITDA multiple results in a $345 billion evaluation for Tesla's Megapack business. And discounting this back to 2024 from 2040 results in a $120 billion valuation, which is about $38 per share on top of that in 2024. So is this priced in? Is this not priced in? Who knows? I don't think it's priced in that much. I don't think people are or analysts are thinking that energy could be worth or reaching close to $100 billion, which in my Tesla valuation by 2030 is probably going to be around $80-90 billion, which is quite interesting. Comment down below, do you guys think Tesla's Megapack or storage is valued, has been priced in the stock yet or not? I'm curious to know what you all think. Fisker warns it may run out of money in the next 12 months. Prototypes are easy, production is hard. Toyota is saying buy credits rather than waste money on EV investments. Yikes. I don't know, man. Toyota concerns me. I mean, Are they trying to go bankrupt or something? I don't know. It's EVs are the future, man. EVs are the future, and the fact that you're ignoring it is a big problem. It's very concerning. And the last major news of this week is the guy who voted Elon Musk Tesla's pay package asked Delaware judge to award them 29 million shares of the EV maker as a fee worth about $6 billion. This is dirty as hell. Dude, this is ridiculous. You only had 9 shares and then you somehow got away with the CEO not being paid his right compensation with only 9 shares. And now you're going to be asking the pay to be 29 million shares. I don't think this is going to go through. I think it's going to be ridiculous. It's definitely criminal. It's a scam. I don't think this is going to happen in 100 or millions of years. This is just ridiculous. If this goes down, not only is this going to be bad for Tesla, it's going to be bad for Delaware. The free market in the US is going to come under question. So I don't think this is going to happen at all. If anything, Elon's going to probably just go ahead and just pay the guy $6 billion or whatever it is to get this dispute done. All I know is that you shouldn't be betting against Elon Musk or even messing with him because it's not a good idea. But these are the major newses of week 9. Some minor newses that I want to go through with you guys, which is pretty much all around the Model 3, is, well, the Model 3 performance has been spotted. Mini baby little Model S. We have the Model 3 arriving in Vancouver en masse. That's flipping awesome. Model 3 was the most searched car model in the last 6 months. I mean, that car is the car that I want to buy as well, but I'm in Kuwait and I can't get it in Kuwait. So Tesla, man, please come to Kuwait, please. I really want to buy a Tesla. I really want to drive a Tesla. Model Y in Canada, the RCMP represents Canadian. I love Canada. But they're using the Model Y as a police car there. And, based on what they're saying, it's the first car selected for the police. And they come early for it to get to drive this car because it's a whole lot of fun. That is awesome. And good luck running away from that car. It's going to catch up to you really quick, really fast. But that's all the news for week 9, guys. A lot of major news went down in week 9. Interested to see what's going to happen in week 10. And y'all will only know if you guys have subscribed and hit that bell, so you guys are notified when my video has been hit. Now, here's the thing. The bombshells Elon has been dropping is just absolutely madness and insane. You guys can check out the video here and just enjoy the video. I mean, it's just a lot of bombshells, and if you're a long-term Tesla investor, it's very darn bullish. Guys, get your I Bought the Dip merch. You'll be supporting me in one way. You can represent the other way. Subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.